Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's a little bit after 9 a.m. New York City time and 4 p.m. Uganda time. And I am so excited to present today with my co-facilitators and co-hosts, the Nakivale Young Arists Expo. This is something I never imagined I'd be doing, and I'm super excited. And I think this might be the first time that this group has ever live streamed an event to people in different parts of the world. So you're a part of this, and it's super exciting. Thank you for being here and supporting them. My name is Emily Kaminsky. I'm your facilitator today. I do have two co-hosts, Akon de Grace of Young Talents Community and Elijah Astute of Nakivale Arts Collective in BioGreen. I want to do a quick intro for myself. A lot of you know me already, but so I'll do it really quick. I live in the US, near Boston, the Northeast region of the United States. I work in community development finance, but in my volunteer life, I've been providing support in one way or another to change makers in East Africa, most of whom are using sustainable agriculture combined with skills training and social supports to empower and change the lives of youth and women. This work has extended into supporting art, which is a passion of my own. I use the RainMaker design moniker for my crochet work. 100% of sales of crochet items benefit the people and programs I support in East Africa, mostly in Kenya, but now in Nakivale Refugee Settlement in Uganda. Today, we have the honor and pleasure of viewing 12 pieces of art created by 10 young artists between the ages of 15 and 20 who live at the Nakivale Refugee Settlement in Uganda. But before we do that, I'd like to provide a few words about the settlement for context. It's located in the southwest corner of Uganda and is home to 170,000 people who have fled conflict and war from 13 different countries. The majority of our artists today come from the Democratic Republic of Congo. The settlement itself has been in place since the late 50s. Uganda has one of the most progressive policies in the world when it comes to accepting and providing support to refugees. At the same time, resources are constrained, and our friends in the settlement face daily challenges related to obtaining sufficient food, medicine, education, and job opportunities. A quick word about the Democratic Republic of Congo, or the DCR. The people there have endured one of the longest, most extensive periods of conflict and unrest, and therefore humanitarian crises in the world. The country, which is rich in minerals and resources, and has been subject to resource extraction and colonization for centuries, has experienced decades of armed political conflict, leading to food insecurity, forced displacement, and multiple outbreaks of crippling diseases. Recently, with the election, December 2023, violence has crescendoed. The current situation has produced internal displacement of about 7 million people, including 500,000 refugees. It's important to know this context as we sit here today with our young artists, many of whom are from the DCR, not all. They and their families have endured unimaginable trauma and loss. Some of them came to the settlement when they were very young or as teenagers, some without parents. Some have lost half of their families or more. But in the face of that experience, they found shelter in the last several years to a decade at the Nakivale Refugee Settlement in Uganda. And they have found, or perhaps a better word is created, community. This new generation of leaders is finding creative ways to use their limited resources combined with their unlimited talents to reach new heights together. With that, I'd like to introduce Elijah Astute of BioGreen and Nakivale Arts Collective to tell us more about his work. And then after Elijah, I'd like you to introduce Akon de Grace of Nakivale Young Talent Community. And before we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute or ask to unmute the Nakivale Arts Collective video screen. I'm going to go on mute and I'm going to spotlight our friends in Nakivale. So hang on a minute. When I go silent, Elijah, you can start.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Do we get to see you?
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here. By the way, I'm called Elijah Sus. I'm based in Uganda, Nakivale Refugee Settlement. And I'm a leading youth. Hey, I think I'm still connected. I'm Elijah Sus, based in Uganda, Nakivale Refugee Settlement. And I lead Biogreen, a refugee-led organization that operates in empowering refugees, especially young people and women, do regenerative agriculture and also income inclusive activities. So we have been operating since 2020 in Corona after observing how families have been stuck into securing food. So it has been an opportunity to train enough refugees into uh, regenerative agriculture, especially permaculture, as a way to enable them to becoming able to secure food for their families as well generating income into agriculture. Apart from that, I'm a passionate artist and as well a writer. And it's really a privilege to host this event in Nakivale as a way to showcase talents within young refugees and as well to show the world that refugees also can, as we are all passionate about changing the world. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Elijah. Thank you for that introduction. I imagine we're waiting for Akon now. Yes?
Hello everyone. Are you getting me?
Yep.
Let me take this opportunity to introduce myself. By the way, my name is Nakivale. I'm a refugee here in Nakivale Refugee Camp since 2012. I'm a change maker, entrepreneur, and a voice of violence refugees here in Nakivale Refugee Camp. I'm a founder and director of Nakivale Young Talent Community organization. It is a non-profit organization, exactly as a refugee community-based organization, which is working hard to promote skills and talent of refugee child, youth, women, and teenage mothers. Then Nakivale Refugee Settlement is not just refugees, but host community. We believe that art can change the world. I'm passionate about art and skills. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. We're going to, I think, transition now from our introductions to our first artist. So we'll let you guys get ready. I think we have, I know you call him Sharon. Is Krahim your first name?
Yeah, that's my first name.
Okay. But you go by Sharon or Sharon?
Thank you so much. I take this opportunity to thank you all for this exhibition that you've organized. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Graham Sharon, a refugee from Congo, but now also live in Uganda, at refugee camp Nakivale. I'm an artist painter, I'm a free painter, I'm a free artist. I draw what I'm surviving into, what I'm living into. So I work in different ways. Today I'm here to present you this beautiful, extremely art piece, which I've given the name The Broken Living Piece. As you can see, there is a mother here and there is a child here, a baby, and she is surrounded with nature because I like nature so much. So this piece is represent African women and the worldwide women, how they receive more attacks and how they become more effort while they are using themselves. They break themselves to build the heroes. Like as you can see me like a hero, and others too. As you can see, there is some pieces here which they are broken also for creating this beautiful hero here. So this means that whatever our women, African women, they are working hard for us. That means they are losing something in order to create something big in us. As you can see, there's some tree here up, which shows that there's still a hope, which this human.
All right, they know that we're on a rainbow screen. They're fixing it. Hang tight. All right, we see you.
Yeah, by finishing this art piece,
Recording in progress.
I wanted to finish to explain these art pieces. The world of today need a strong woman. The world of today need a strong woman, which they give themselves to build and to create we as a hero, as the world of today new generation. That's what my art piece is talking about. So can I expose my second art piece, please? Thank you again for this opportunity. It's Sharon again, the artist who's gonna expose an art piece here. As I told you, I'm a free artist. Wherever what's around me, I draw. What inspires me and what's happening in our everyday life, I draw and I paint. As you can see here, this beautiful art piece I drew in a few days, which I wanted to share you what happened. It caused me to draw these art pieces. A certain night, when I was asleep, I dreamed about how will the nature will become when the nature, everyone will be looking the nature as the human being. Because a nature is that the environment is being violent by we human beings because we are seeing them as they are not like human. But so I drew this art piece. As you can see, there is a beautiful woman here which represents all the human beings. But as you can see, it's mixed with like trees. You can see some bruises here of tree and braces here and beautiful flowers and a beautiful green background which represents the green world. So this beautiful art piece here it represents an environment person. That's why I call this art piece. It was a dream, but I need this dream to become true. Wherever the world of today, that people will be looking the environment, the trees, the flowers, the grass as a human being, it won't be violated. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Krahim. Thank you so much. I want to invite the folks on our call, if you'd like to be on camera so that they can see you. We actually have a projector there, so if you come off camera, they'll be able to see you large and on the wall. Maybe you don't want to do it as a result. Any questions that people have for Krahim? All right, I will go first then. I have a question about the medium that you use. Are you using, what kind of paint are you using? And was this originally on a canvas with a back to it? And did you take the material off?
Yeah, probably here in Nakivale refugee camp, with all the opportunity that we get, we use the acrylic paint. Acrylic paint.
Understood, acrylic paint, right. When you first painted this, was it on sort of a boxed canvas? It looks like it's on currently some fabric.
Yeah, it was on covers. Then it was on frame. Then I removed it for a transport that to make it reach here safely.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Any other questions for Krahim, or shall we move on and maybe people will be inspired to ask questions later?
Did you use a model, or did you just come up with the girls' face?
Yeah, I use models here in Nakivale. People surrounding me is what I use.
Did you have a question?
Yeah. I say that I use the models here, people who surrounding me here in Nakivale, and some little photographies.
Great, thank you. I'm just going to take the spotlight off and just, I'm not sure if our folks in Nakivale can see other folks. Bruce, do you want to say hi?
Hi guys, how are you?
And I see John Hadley's on. Both of these guys are in my same community, so thank you both for joining. Okay, shall we move on to the next artist?
Who's the next? Look at it. Hello.
We can hear you, just make sure you speak loudly.
Hello.
Yeah, you're gonna scale on it.
Yeah, smart card. That is Ryan Jones and then representation of our piece that we have is living death. In the community, there are people suffering and who are having no hope, lacking for hope and self-confidence. That's what I drew this is just to show that in the environment, we are living with people who are living with no hope, and we have so many challenges which are facing from their performance moments which were bad. So they are indicated to drink alcohol and smoking, marijuana and tobacco, taking which is deeply affecting them from their mindsets and causing them to be having no self-awareness. And this can cause them to be dead for some times, and that's why I call this uh, living death. Yeah, and this can happen mostly in those people who are having no self-awareness and confidence to present themselves in front of people. That's why I do this. If you live and having no hope, you can't be good. But if you live without having hope, because when there is dark, it means there is light to appear. Yeah, the night can be too long, but light will appear in the morning. Thank you. I'd like to present my second art piece.
Elijah, may I ask, when he's speaking, since the mic is so far away from his mouth, it might be helpful if he holds it closer to his mouth so we can hear better.
Okay, Julian. Can you hear that?
It's a little bit better, but if he can actually hold it and put it like he's talking into a microphone, that's probably best.
All right. Yeah, I'm here to present my art piece called Living Dead. And my name is Lion Joseph. I'm a visual artist who draw what I see and what I feel. Yeah, this Living Dead, yeah, in a community where people are really lacking of hope and no self-confidence. Why I draw this is those people who are living and they are just thinking about their beforehand moments that we are taking. There are events which were bad and thinking them regularly in their minds, which can cause them to be addicted to alcohol and smoking, tobacco, and marijuana, which can cause them to be deeply affected with mindset. Yeah, that can cause injury in the brain and can cause deadly mindsets which can't be good in a community. That's why I drew this and why I'm calling it living dead. Because you can't do anything which is perfect and which is organized. Yeah, if you live while having hopes and everything that we shall talk will be hard for everyone. Because where there is darkness, it means there is light going to appear in the morning. Where there is night, night can be too long, but not but light will appear in the morning after the night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Are you presenting a second piece?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait for questions so we can. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, this one second piece once again is Lanjos, and the title is African Giant. This is mostly from where I am now, because I'm African, and what I experience and what I see and what I feel from Africa. As you see here, the chains and the metallic thing and the cloth up there, it means that this man represents all men and this woman represents all women in Africa. In Africa, they used to say that men are working and at home, which is not good, as you can see. Men are the ones working very hard to raise up Africa, but it's like the development is somehow low. Now, when we mix women also, because women having power to convince men, and when we empower women to do everything that we want to do, and we make together as one as unite, we can do better things and we remove everything that is covering us in front and our face from doing everything good, and we shall have development which is very mature in Africa. As we say today, won't go on time, as they say, the time now today, what is going on time and development is going on time. If we wait, nothing will wait for us. Time can't wait. If you delay, time will not delay. And that's why we see the clock there up and the women and the men and other things here. Thank you.
Elijah, are you able to tell us, sort of repeat what Lionel said, that last part? The audio is not very clear enough for us to hear what he said, but it sounded super important.
Yeah, sure. I think the might be a bit disturbing, but the message is clear that it's all about African development based on the time frame. I was trying to explain that development does not, development goes with time, and time cannot wait for us. So that is the meaning behind the art piece. After seeing the watches, the man and women from the chain, so everything is within our mindset.
Thank you so much. Questions from our audience? Lionel, I'm curious for the second piece here. It looks to us like it is done with graphite and possibly charcoal. What did you use to draw this? Sorry, one moment. I have to make sure that you are able to.
I used art pencils only, which we use here in Nakivale. As in Nakivale, we don't have so very many materials. I use just art pencils.
Wonderful. And I'd like to say that I think using Elijah's phone is better than the mic. So maybe we can do that. Other questions from our group? Lionel, the previous piece, was that also done with the same materials?
Yep, all right.
And wonderful. So I think let's move on and we'll gather some questions afterwards unless somebody else has some questions here. Great, thank you so much. Let's see our next artist.
All right, thank you.
Hello, my name is Esther from Uganda. So I'm an artist. I'm a free artist. Very grateful. So very grateful for those who have organized this exhibition. So the time per an artist is given out to inspire, present what they do, express their emotion, to embrace what they feel. So I'm so very grateful for that. So this is my art piece. So this art piece actually is connecting with my past life before coming a refugee. Yeah, the guy is presenting me. Yeah, as you see, the guy, she's looking in front and she's happy what she's saying. So that is my life I'm living right now. I'm still moving forward. So there is something that I left behind. I mean, my life that I left behind, as you see in the background. As you see, the life was not easy, but I didn't sit down and believe that everything will be okay without doing anything. It's there by working and believing that there is another hope, by living the other life, by living what they have destroyed and to search for new. So now I found a new hope by being a refugee. So the title is A Hope Away from Home.
We have a comment here. I love the combination of patterns from Danny. It is gorgeous. Did you use acrylic?
Yeah, I use acrylic.
And this is a picture or a presentation of you as a child? Wonderful. And can you tell us about some of the patterns? Are those representative of clothing that your family wears?
So this I use them as a boot card of the Africa. So it's an clothes, is it?
Can you comment on like how you pick the color? Because it's very colorful. Is there any meaning behind using these colors?
Yes, it's okay. Combination ile makala. So it symbolizes as different culture, different countries, and symbolizes as a beauty and all of that.
It's beautiful. Esther, are you presenting another painting or is this your only one?
Yeah, there's another one.
Let's go to the next one.
Hello again. So this is my another piece, and the title is Self-Reliant. So actually, everything that we need to do in life, there is somebody behind, or him or her, that need to direct her to reach her on our dreams. As you see, as an artist, I did it born with a pencil in my hand, but there is somebody who was behind me, direct me and taught me, and that's why I'm here. So without that person behind me, maybe I wouldn't be here. So that's what we can do to improve every youth to reach out self-reliant. And as you see in the hand of the guy, the fingers, they are 6, and they are supposed to be 5 as a human being. So that symbolizes as a weakness. So everybody find someone has or weakness, but we don't focus for having weakness. Also, we focus that she can do. We are without looking for the weakness they have. So at that we create a love, as you see. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Any questions from our group?
Is it different in emotionally when you did this painting versus the last one? Like this one seems to have a little bit more personal message.
Elijah, I put the question in the chat to you. Or I can also say, is this painting more emotional and personal than the last one?
So it are the same as I use that acrylic.
I think what we're asking, Elijah, is does this have more feeling or is it more of a personal connection, the subject of this painting?
Yeah, obviously they are all the same.
Such beautiful work. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing.
it's the emotion.
Yes.
Art piece is personal and it's emotional because it's connected with the art.
Mm. Baby, anagusia sana.
I think it's a great question, and we can probably follow up with her. It's beautiful. I did also want to know, Esther, Esther, where are you from originally?
I'm from Congo.
You are from Congo. And is the person that you drew behind, are these people from your life, or is this from your imagination?
No, the guy from behind is me. And the guy in the front is my friend.
So do you teach other children and friends to draw?
Obviously, I did.
Wonderful. It's so great to see all of you teaching young people. I think what Akon did not indicate in his introduction is that they teach 30 to 35 young children art almost on a daily basis. And some of these artists that we're seeing today are some of those teachers. Thank you so much, Esther.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah. My name is Josby, and I'm a refugee Congolese artist who stays here in Uganda, Nakivale Refugee Settlement. So I'm a visual artist. I paint and draw what can save or change the world, or help someone to develop new ideas about how he or she can save or change the world from the way how it is currently. So I have two art pieces to expose this day. This is the first one. So this is a drawing. This is a drawing of a young boy who represents a leader. He wears a crown on his head, which shows that even from young age, we need to grow strong leaders who will grow understanding the challenges faced by their people and help them to find out the solution. He is brightly smiling, which shows the symbol of love, peace, joy, security, and he feels comfortable. So I believe leadership is a mindset. It's not the question of blood, age, or richness. It is just a mindset that begins from your mind when you're still young, just preparing your life when you are still young. So that's why I drew a young boy instead of painting someone very, very older, because even young people can really lead some people and feel comfortable led by a young person because he's well educated and intelligent. So he's wearing a school uniform, school bag, and some scholastic materials, which represent that a good leader should be educated, show the symbol of knowledge. Before guiding other people or leading other people, you must be intelligent, you must be educated so that you may well guide other people. Yeah. So behind him, there are some different colors here. So these colors represent different talents and activities carried out in Africa, like singing, dancing, painting, craft making. So this is what a good leader needs. He needs best will guide his people. His people must be doing something, and then he comes and lead them from what they are doing. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is my second artwork. It's a painting. So this is a painting which I painted. Yeah, it's something meaningful thing on it. So it shows, yeah, different Africans from different ages and generations, helping the younger ones to build Africa and the world from their talent, their skill which they are having. So this means that even from yeah, we as we are young, we need the help of our elders to well guide or just like before doing something you need the voice, you need the help of your elders. So they need the help of the elders in order to be making good decisions about how they want Africa and the whole world to be like in the future, because one's work cannot be greater than the work worked by many people sharing to find out the solution. So the birds and the butterflies from in different directions, they show freedom and opportunity. Yeah, everyone deserves freedom. Freedom to show the people who you are, freedom to be who you are, to spread what you know, teach others what you know, and use your talent to help others, not only for gaining your own profit, but also helping others. Thank you so much.
It's beautiful, Jazby. These are wonderful. As it looks like the first one was colored pencil. Is that correct?
Yes, the first one was for color pencil.
I have two questions from somebody who is going to be in our Zoom room but is on Facebook. So I will ask those questions unless the folks here have questions.
Yeah.
Okay. This is probably a question for all of you, but we'll ask Jazby maybe with this specific one that you're looking at now or you're presenting now. How long would a painting like this take you?
This painting. So this painting takes a week. Yeah. Painting from the morning to the evening. Yeah, it takes a week.
How about the colored pencil drawing?
So this color pencil drawing here, so this one took me 4 days. Yeah.
I think anybody who's done colored pencil would know how much shading it requires and blending, yes?
I don't think there are some, but I use it because I like using color pencils. They also inspire me to the styles of drawing which I use.
Wonderful. The second question I had is actually related to teaching. Jazby, are you a teacher of art?
Me? Yes, I'm a teacher and I'm a student.
Just for everybody's information, Jazby, are you 15 or are you 16?
Yeah, I'm 15.
That's what I thought. Still 15, right? So a question is, as a teacher, what's the biggest challenge that you face being a teacher of
The
art?
greatest challenge which I face is only that while teaching, everyone is not like everyone is not like the others. There are some people who have the capacity to capture things while teaching them. You find that you use just a short period of time while teaching them and they capture everything in there. But you find others take some more math about capturing what you are teaching them so that they may also make greater artworks.
Wonderful. And how about your greatest joy in teaching?
I didn't start the question very well.
What is the greatest joy in being an art teacher?
Being a teacher. So, I mostly like once I know something, I do not like knowing something while others don't know it. So I mostly like sharing. Once I know something, I also share it to others so that it may also be the same. Once I know something, then I teach it to other people, so that they may also be spreading, also spreading to other areas. Yeah, that's, I feel very nice after teaching, and an apprentice feels well and also can be better in teaching others, and they also understand how he also understood.
So you're 15. When did you start painting?
Yes, I'm 15.
What age did you start doing art?
So I started in 2020.
It's wonderful. Thank you so much, Jasby.
Yes, thank you too.
All right, who's our next artist? I just want to make sure we're on time. There's so many things we could talk about. Do we have Mansour next?
Yeah, good evening, everybody. My name is Mansour Kabera. I'm the visual artist in Nakivale Refugee Settlement, a Congolese by nationality. I'm 17 years old. So I drew this art piece. I was talking about Africa and what I experienced in my life as a young refugee artist. So this is I call this art piece Africa's Beauty, the beauty of Africa. The beauty of Africa that I would like Africa to be in future, because I realized these few days that I lived while I'm a refugee. So this is Africa, as you see, it has a face of a lady inside. That means the motherland, our motherland. And this face of the lady is composed of many colors. These colors means different tribes and nationality that we have and country that we have in Africa. As you see, these colors are combined together and make a beautiful face. As you see, that is how, if we unite together as Africans, we can make Africa a beautiful Africa, as you see this painting is. So I experienced it when I came in my homeland country, where we fought. They were fighting my nationality, other nationalities that I have that were mine. But I reached here in Uganda, where I found different tribes, different nationality. Actually, we live together and we unite, then we make something big. For example, this exhibition, we have different tribes, different color, different race, as we do the big thing. So if as African we do that, we unite, we can make a great thing together. So I have another art piece.
Wonderful. Yes, let's move to your other art piece, and then we can do some questions.
Is there a question about this art piece?
Maybe I will say, Mansour, that this art piece is up on the Redbubble site, and it happens to be, if you look at it on different t-shirts and merchandise, it comes out beautifully. I know I've purchased a print from it, and I think it's a beautiful symbol that many people gravitate towards, and just want to applaud you for the composition and the contrast. It's very striking.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. I would like to present another art piece. So I have this painting, which I call it greedy. As people live in greedy, with as you see, is a lady who is having red color in front. That red color means danger, and the skull behind, that is manipulation. This girl is from manipulating someone to his greed, as he is going to achieve her sins. As he's so happy to do this, he found danger. by the time this person behind is the one who to save her from that danger. Also, this I was experienced in my life where I found we are there in our country, we experience war. All of us, we are running. Instead of we are running, our people makes us to run. Instead of helping our homeland country there. So we find they leave themselves there in danger, while for us we are already running in other country. But I'm so glad I'm living in Uganda with peace as a refugee in Nakivale Refugee Settlement. I really thanks everyone and Uganda of that. Any question about this also?
I have, oh, go ahead, Bruce.
I just wonder, like, I know, like, life is very stressful where you are. So how did you use art to help you, maybe, help you go through tough time? Like by doing, did it help you in any way?
I'm not understanding very well. I'm not hearing.
I just wonder, like, because life is so difficult, where you are. Has you used art to kind of like help you get through tough time or to help other ones? Help other people. Yeah.
I can put that question in the chat if somebody's, let's see. So Mansour, your life is very stressful. How do you use art to help you go through tough times, difficult times?
So I used to express my feeling and to share with people what I experience in order to correct our mistake.
I have a question about for anybody who's tried to draw a skull, it's not very easy. Did you do this from a reference photo?
So I use the imagination.
Wow. Mansour, do you have professional training as an artist? I think we haven't really asked that question, and I'm not sure that professional, like how we would define that, but what is your training as an artist? Self-taught, or have you had a mentor or trainer, teacher?
So I was taught, but right now I'm facilitating. Also, I facilitate other people to know what I know. That means I'm sharing as a refugee, as I said, that if we unite together, we can do a great thing. Also, I'm still sharing with others and facilitating our others so that we make something big.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Johnny.
I
John,
just
go ahead.
wanted to say, I have friends from different countries in Africa, and they all have that same message as you do, that with unity, Africa will move forward and peace. And thank you for sharing that very, very important message. Thank you.
So, hello everyone. My name is Nathalie Sindano. I'm a Congolese refugee, basically in Uganda. I'm here to exhibit this art piece, which talks about my beloved motherland. As you can see here, we are having nature. As I say, I'm a free artist. I draw according to what I feel and what I see and express my feelings out there. So here we're having nature and a woman under here. So what does it mean? This nature here is the main source of almost everything that exists, but not all. And here down, I had put this woman here, which show that is first is the main is the main source of everything that is the main source of every human being that exists. What I mean is that is a reproduction. Yeah, like that. So the main reason why I did this is to show you that you should respect the nature, because if we do, that means you're also respecting our elders and our mothers. Thank you. So, any question?
I think we probably all have questions. This is Emily. Natalie, it's a beautiful composition. I think for us, it looks like the earth is behind the woman's head. Is that what I see?
Yeah, it's like that.
Gorgeous.
That's the meaning that the woman is the main source of everything that exists, a human being like that.
And the tree, some people consider that it's representative of the tree of life.
So the message behind the tree is that some of the materials that we use, or some of the let's say materials that we use come from the nature, which is a tree and other things behind there.
Just wondering, like, understand separately, they are basically the source of everything that around you. How do you connect the nature to the motherhood? Are there connection between them in your
So
painting?
the connection between the mother and the nature is, you know, that most of the things like books and other stuffs come from the trees, and the woman, where they have the same connection is that we women that we are living, we people that we are coming from. We are coming from the woman. No one is living that is not coming from a woman. That's the main connection that we are having.
I think that there we go. Now we can see you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. For a period of time, there was a delay in the picture, but now we can see you fine. Natalie, do you have a second picture to present, or is this the only one?
No, it's only.
Well, thank you so much. I hope we get a good picture for that so we can put it up on your website. There is, I just want to mention there is a Nakivale Artists Collective website that will be put up in the next week or so. I think somebody mentioned that in the chat. So just want to make sure that people know that you can get a print of any of these paintings, and I'll make sure that if you want one, that we'll make it happen. Thank you so much. Shall we have our next artist? I think it's Merci.
Hello, everyone. My name is Merci Bosco, an artist based here in Uganda.
I am here to exhibit this art piece, which I called The Believer. The Believer is the art piece which touched my soul when creating. As you can see, the picture of a girl with torn clothes holding an old book with a flower in front of her face. I wanted to say that no situation in life that can make you give up, as long as you believe that no situation in life that is permanent. Everything has its own time and everything has to pass. Although she's living in difficult life, but she believes that one day everything will be okay. That's why I put this flower here in front of her face, meaning showing what she's thinking and the hope which she has in her mind. Thank you.
I would just like to say that I've seen this painting unfinished. Oh, hold on one second. I think we have some feedback. So let's make sure that if there are any other phones in the facility that they're muted. Okay, great. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I've seen this picture unfinished and it was beautiful even when it wasn't finished. And it's so wonderful to see it finished. How long did it take you to finish this?
The picture is finished. I took like 4 months drawing it.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Is there a chance that somebody could hold up the picture for Merci so we can see it a little bit better? Oh yeah. Not too close to the camera though. Go back just a little bit. It's gorgeous. Any questions for Merci on the painting? Inevitably, the battery dies. All right, we'll take a break. All right, while they are working on their video, I'm going to remove the spotlight and just see if anybody has some thoughts as we're hanging out here together. I know it's getting to 10:15 and I had us for 10:30. We do have we have 3 more artists to get through. Let me mute them. All right.
Such amazing talent, honestly, and given the backdrop of what they've all been through and their challenges, makes their artwork even more amazing. I mean, the message of hope, it runs through all of their artwork. It's really amazing and inspirational. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for pulling this together too, as well. You know, giving especially young African artists exposure is really important. You know, I think it seems to be a part of the world that is definitely underrepresented in the art world. So
Yeah, absolutely. It's been my pleasure for sure. Looks like they have camera. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, I think like even I'm like learning a lot from them. You know, like I can't imagine the kind of stress that they're under and still creating art like this. So it's great.
Wonderful. I wanted to say something and now it left my mind. Oh, I know what it was. So one of the things that we've talked about sort of behind the scenes is how important it is to get these artists, not only their work out to the rest of the world, at least visually, virtually, but to, they live in a place that is not really accessible. I don't believe you can go to the settlement and just sort of show up. So there's security, there's mobility, but it's not like just sort of living in a city where you can sort of, they do travel, but we've talked a lot about needing to help get their actual physical work outside of the settlement into places like Kampala or other cities where there is more of an art trade. So I'm hoping that is something that we can work on together. And then also, while they're working on the visual with their camera, just also wanted to mention that from a technology perspective, this was very difficult to pull off. This camera is rented. There is a man who owns this camera who is a friend of theirs that was doing a job in Kampala, which is 12-hour bus ride away, who arrived, I think, this morning to let them use this camera. Oh, good, we can see you again. It's great. Let me unmute you, Nakivale, hang on. Actually, we'll need to unmute Elijah if we're using your phone. Do you want to unmute your phone?
Can you hear me?
We still have feedback. Somebody has. Yeah, so Elijah, I muted your phone because there's some sort of feedback going on with your phone. You could try using the mic again. We could scrap the phone and try using the mic.
Yes.
There's still a feedback loop, so until you address that, we can't use the phone. Sorry, Mercy, we'll get it fixed. Meanwhile, we get to see this beautiful picture.
Okay, thank you.
That was my cat. Okay, while they're figuring out the audio, are folks able to stay for a little bit longer, or do you have to leave at 10:30? I think we're going to stay on till 11.
Hello, everyone. My name is Majuled. I'm an artist here in Uganda, Nakivale Settlement. So this is my artwork, which is talking about self-confidence. As you see here, there is a woman and there is something behind her. So these things I take like problems, challenges, yeah, things like that. And as you see, one part, there is nothing, but she decided to leave those things and move forward. So the moral of this artwork says, we are the one, we can bring problems in our life and we are the one who gonna solve them. So thank you. Any question?
Marjolaine, yes? Is that your name, Marjolaine? I just wanted you to introduce yourself. Sorry. Marjolaine, is that how you pronounce your name?
I said my name is Majuli. I'm an artist here in Uganda, Nakivale Settlement.
Wonderful. What did you use to make the sort of dripping look to the painting?
Sorry? Yeah, this is acrylic.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm sorry. Thank you for sharing a very inspiring message about moving forward despite your challenges and challenges everyone is facing. Beautiful artwork. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. So I have another art piece.
We can't hear her. Yeah, Elijah, your phone dropped, I think.
Hello.
Yes, I said this is my another artwork. So as you see here, there is a cheetah. So I really like the way it lives because when it hunting something, yeah, it's very focused. So me too, when I'm watching my things or I'm planning to do something, I don't want someone to disturb my mind. So that's why I really like the way it lives, the way it is. Yeah. Any question?
I think this is the first art that has featured an animal, if I'm correct. So is this a leopard?
Sorry?
This is the first art piece that we've seen that presents an animal. What sort of animal is this?
It's a cheetah. It's a cheetah.
Why did you choose to background that is black? Is it something you made?
Sorry?
Why do you choose the black color background?
Okay, I'm sorry. I choose it because whenever it ants, it always hide itself. That's why I put black. Another question?
It's gorgeous, Marjolaine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Hello. My name is Benjamin. I'm an artist from Congo. I'm a free painter. Also, I draw with a pencil. Yeah, I used to paint or draw with pencil. What I feel, yeah, I get freedom in art by myself. Now, I used to paint. Sorry, I used to paint what I observe, and what what around me, which around me. Yeah. Wherever you want to ask me a question, I have to take a translator. So I'm not good in English. So this is my drawing. Yeah, it's for pencil. Yeah. The title is Bad Things in Good. So we used to tell lies to keep the stability in our life. But when the truth appear, it destroy all of things you protect. And tell lies is not bad as we think. For me, I think lies is things which protect us and which help us to keep our relationship with people. Yeah. Yeah.
We can't hear you. Which phone are we using? Akon or Elijah's phone? Okay. It needs to be unmuted.
Thank you so much. I'm here to translate for this man here.
Could we possibly get a closer look at his drawing?
Decía que wanapenda waione mzuri. Okay, we're gonna do it.
Thank you. Wow, beautiful work. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
There's a yin yang symbol near the neck. Is a yin yang?
Bruce, can you put your question in the chat?
Oh, okay.
Sorry?
We're gonna ask Bruce to put his question in the chats because it's hard for us to hear him too. So hold on one moment.
Okay, no problem.
Is the drawing of an actual person, or was this something that you imagined?
Yeah.
He said that this is what he observed during in nature actually.
Okay.
Mansoor, the question from Bruce is asking about the yin yang symbol.
Yeah, the symbol is symbol ya shine na mimi nilipatia meaning yangu yenyewe.
Actually, he said that this symbol is from China, as you know, but he, as an artist, he has given it the way how to explain it in a different way.
Yeah, na bongo haikwaki mbaya gisi tunawazia.
Lies, that means that lie is not a bad thing as we used to think about it.
Kwa juu gisi nini, kama tunaendelea na kuongea na batu vizuri, ni juu tuliweza kufichika nini kweli moja.
Because if right now we are still in a good relationship with the community, is that we hide something behind us, is that we hide some truth behind.
I have a question. Are the eyes closed or are they open? It's hard to tell.
It is open, but the iris is not.
It is open, but the eyelid is not there. So the artist used it like a.
I think we definitely want to see this one as a picture. You know, Akon, you'll have to take a photograph of it. It's just stunning.
Okay, actually, it will happen.
Excellent. Benjamin, thank you so much for joining. I think it's worth mentioning that Benjamin was not on the original program. There was another artist who was going to be presenting who was in an accident in the last couple of days and has a broken leg. I think that's Stephen. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So we feel so sorry for Stephen and hope that he mends quickly. At the same time, Benjamin, we're so happy to have you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Yeah, I have another art piece.
And he said that he has another art piece he would like to exhibit right now. Yeah.
Yeah, if he can hold it, actually, it does seem to be better to see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Minjo Benjamin.
He's Benjamin again.
Minjo art piece yangu ya pili ni pencil.
This is his second art piece, is a paint art piece.
Gisi nilisema mnaziacha hapa vyenye mina observe.
As I said, I used to draw and paint what I observe
Na vyenye vinanizunguka.
and what's around me.
Gisi mnaona huyu ni refugee.
As you can see, this chart here represents a refugee.
Ni mtoto.
Is our child.
Inamaanisha nita mtoto juu ioneshe kama tungaliki saba toto mkichwa.
I put the child here to show and represent us. We are still like child in our mindset.
Na nilichora dese kuonesha kama
I drew this art piece just I wanted to show.
Banatupatia msaada hapa, hatuwezi katala me inatuma batu bengine wanakuwa dilema kuile msaada.
They used to give us a help here as a refugee, but that made us, some of us, to become somehow not good by helping ourselves.
Na nilipenda ni nilipenda conseiller kupitia hii art piece.
I wanted to tell you or talking with you through this art piece here.
Yeah. Hata kama wanatupatia msaada,
even if they help us,
haimaanishi kama hatuwezi pigana juu tujenge future.
That doesn't mean that we can fight to build our future.
Na ukiona mtoto wako namupa pesa ni kikoroti.
As you can see, they are giving this child a coin.
Na chini ya bei chini.
And it's a down coin. It's a cheapest coin.
Na hii kitambala inamfunga macho.
And the bandage which bend his eyes.
Inamaanisha kama nini maisha yake inafungiwa, so haiko naona bien kupitia ile msaada ile hapo.
It's represent that his life is closed because he's not seeing the hope that they are giving to him.
Ile msaada ni ya bien.
That help is a good one.
Lakini aituma tubakie nini, tubakie vilema mkichwa, na japokuwa tuko na nini na talent zenye tuko nazo.
That help is a good thing to afford us, but it doesn't mean that it's supposed to make us the blind or to make us our mindset to become down while we have a talent that we need to show out.
So nilipenda ni communicate na kila refugee.
So I wanted to communicate with each and every refugee
who
gonna see this art piece,
ajue kama
that he must know
tunapaswa ku work hard.
We have to work hard for our best future.
Na tukue mature mind.
And we have to be mature in our mindset.
Na tutumikishe talent.
And we have to use and show out our talent.
Change our world.
In order to change our world. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Is there any question you would like to ask to the artist Benjamin?
I have a very quick question. On the person's side, it's hard to see, is that a second arm, or is that a stick going on the left side?
Yeah, that's a stick. That's a stick.
Okay. Beautiful artwork. Thank you. And a very important message.
Thank you so much.
I just wanted to point out, I think it's obvious to all people who do art and appreciate art that art communicates not just the image, but communicates ideas. It uses metaphor to help communicate big ideas. And you've communicated a very big idea with a relatively small piece of art. So
yeah, we really appreciate.
Do you, does the group do art, does the group do art shows or art expositions so that other youth see your work?
Yes, yes, of course, we used to do it.
So other children, I suppose, and adults have seen your work.
Actually.
Okay, that's wonderful. I have one more question. I have this question for everybody, but I'll ask Benjamin, which is, what size is your portfolio of art? How many finished pieces would you say you have at the moment?
4.
He said that he has a full art piece which is ready done.
Okay, so we've seen half of them, yes? 2
yeah,
out of
he wanted to exhibit these 2 of them. Whatever you need, another one, the icon can be taking pictures and send it to your site there.
Exactly. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Benjamin.
Thank you.
Hello everyone.
Hello, everyone. My name is Javan Msafiri. I'm a Congolese visual artist, and I started painting since 2021. And I got awarded in 2022 by Faces Up Uganda and FAO Arts Context. So hello everyone once again. My name is Javan Msafiri. I'm a Congolese visual artist, and I started painting since 2021. And I got awarded in 2022 by Faces Up Uganda and FAO Arts Contest. So this is my art piece, which is titled Why Africa. I drew it think people in the streets, children in the streets, walking every day in the streets, because here in Nakivale, there is many children in the streets. Yet those children, they are the future of Africa. So I made this art piece. To show to the world how there is the future of Africa in the streets here in Nakivale. Yeah, that is the base of this art piece. So any question?
It is a beautiful work. Thank you for sharing, and a very important message again. But my question is, what the question mark above the person in the center, what are some of the questions that represents?
Yeah, that's one represents also the innocentness. What I can say, yeah. They are innocent. They don't know even though why they are in the streets. Yeah, that is why I called it Why Africa.
Beautiful work. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I have another art piece.
Okay.
Is any other question?
I wanted to ask, similarly to John, there are 3 individuals that have circles and 1 individual that has no face. And I wanted to hear a little bit more about that.
Yeah, thank you for the question. This one on the face of this child has the motifs, African motifs, which we found on the clothes called bitenge, just for easy identification that it is in Africa. And these cycles also, I wanted just to identify, to show people how those faces are very sad for being in the streets.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
It's gorgeous.
I have another art piece.
Yes, please.
So this art piece also was inspired by the reality here in Nakivale. So I titled it again, Youth in Danger. So I called it because as you can see here, there is 2 people which represent youth in Nakivale. And this soap bubble, which is colorful, represents the colorful, how the dreams of youth in Nakivale can make the world colorful. But the fugacity of this soap bubble shows how their dreams have no empowerment. They are not promoted. So the fugacity of this soap bubble shows how daydream can disappear anytime, because a soap bubble can burst at any time. Yeah, that is why I call it Youth in Danger, because daydreams are like a soap bubble. Yeah.
That is such a beautiful piece of artwork. Absolutely beautiful. And again, the message about how fragile dreams
Yeah, thanks.
can be. Absolutely beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, thanks.
Javon, I've seen this picture as a photograph, and it's hard to tell from what we're seeing here, but I know that there are sort of gold specks. They almost look like stardust on the painting. I'm sorry we lost your picture, but
Yeah,
hi.
they, they are coming. They are coming in their heads. That shows us it is a dream of both woman refugees, youth, and male refugees. Yes, it means that they share. All of those have colorful dreams. Yeah, that is.
Beautiful. Javon, you said that you graduated from, I didn't catch what you graduated from.
So I got awarded by Faces Up Uganda and FAO in a competition, in an arts competition.
I see. Okay. All right. I think what we'll do also after this event is we'll make sure that we get good biographies of everybody so that we can have it sort of in front of us written. But how many pieces do you have that are complete?
Yeah, I have 4.
You too have 4.
Yes.
And are you currently creating something, or are you also in need of paint? I think this is part of the story that we're trying to tell, is that the art is amazing, but you lack supplies.
Yes. You know, we have creative skills, but here acrylic paint is very expensive. So it is so hard to have many artworks. So you can see someone can have 1, someone can have 2, 3, 4. There is no anyone who can have like 10. Yeah, because paint is very expensive.
Yeah, so for those who are listening and watching now and later, we do know that a box of paints, so 5-color paints, is about $45 per box, but a set of 5 boxes is a unit cost of $40. So one of our hopes in putting this together was to raise some funds so that we could help support paint purchase for the artists so that they could start creating new work. I believe right now they are doing sketches, but that you don't have any acrylic paint left. Is that correct?
Okay, thank you.
Javon, congratulations on your award. They definitely selected
yeah, thank you so much.
Talented artist, very talented.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, we got through 10 artists and I think maybe 12 pieces. Round of applause. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job. I can't believe we actually did this.
Yeah, true.
You still awake, Elijah?
Yeah, I was behind just observing.
Yes, you're a tech man. Well, so we've got to 10:51. We have had some good discussion, which is great. I think we wanted to do something special for the artists. Is that right, Elijah? Is there something that
Yeah,
we can
true.
do for them?
True, true.
Okay, can you do that?
Yeah, we really take this opportunity to thank everyone who have participated in our exposition. So we have something to encourage our artists within their journey. And this is a short surprise that we made to surprise the artists. So they are so-called gifts. I hope everyone is ready. Artists, are we ready to be surprised? Are you ready to be surprised?
I'm ready.
You're also ready?
Yeah.
Viche pembeni, vieni via. So now, this one on a picture. Ako. Yeah. Well, so we have the sketchbook that we bought for each and every artist today. I think they're beautiful. Stupid and corner like it. Yeah. So this was a surprise since before we didn't want to tell you.
And these sketchbooks came from all of the money that people paid for tickets. Some people couldn't make it today. The people who are on today, they all bought tickets. And so I was able to send the money to Elijah, and he went and bought these sketchbooks for all of you. There is some money left over, so hopefully we can put that towards a paint fund. I think we raised maybe $100 total. So there's definitely enough money to start a paint fund. So congratulations. Those are gorgeous sketchbooks.
Now, Selena Masodo could.
You are too tall, bro.
And Emily, if I could say, after meeting all these wonderful artists and seeing their artwork, definitely more inspired to do as much as I can to help them in their journey.
Thank you, John. Yeah, it's hard not to want to support them with just the talent, and it's wonderful. Gorgeous. We're all clapping for you here, just letting you know.
Beautiful artwork, beautiful messages, and beautiful people. Absolutely a wonderful event.
Oh, they're all in different colors too. They're currently muted, but Elijah, do you know you're muted?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming. But just, we decided a month ago that we were going to do, well, actually, Akon, who's standing on the right, decided that he wanted to, well, I should back up, maybe 2 months ago, he decided to join Bethune Artists United. And I said, who is this person? And I already knew people in Nakivale. And so getting to know him, he is absolutely entrepreneurial. He's talented. He does fashion shows every month with over 60 people doing fashion shows. And between him and Elijah, who I already knew, and we decided, sure, let's do something in a month's time. And this is the result of that. I hope what we'll be able to do is a similar event for people on the West Coast. There are definitely people who support these individuals on the West Coast who would have liked to not wake up at 6 a.m. to watch an event. So we hope to, although actually my friend Ted was on the West Coast and up early this morning watching. He may even still be on. Hi, Ted. He's still on. And then also there is a group of folks in Australia who have been supporting, in particular, Elijah for years, maybe not years, months, I don't know, at least a year or so. And we hope to do another event that is on Aussie time. Right now, they're all asleep. And then finally, we are hoping to do possibly a live painting demonstration. That requires obviously paint. But as you've seen, all of these young men and women are also teachers. So they're used to getting up in front of people and explaining how to get it done. Oh, wow.
Wow, thank you.
Well, artist has a message for you.
We're listening.
Thank you so much. We as young talented refugee artists, I wanted to say thank you for this thing that happened today. It was a surprise. So you can see on this sketchbook, they wrote like word drawing book. That's mean it's a very, very good thing that comes from the whole world that you have to help us. That means that there's still good people during around the world who still remember us as a refugee. So we are very excited for this day, for this opportunity that you've given us to exhibit and promoting our art pieces. I hope that our future is really and very in a good hands. Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Elijah, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Do you want to say some
No,
closing words? It's 11 o'clock.
Actually, the only thing I would love to share is personally, I'm super excited for this event since when we started organizing it up to now, it's really presents a big achievement by my side, and feeling so privileged being part of this fabulous event. Yeah. The only message that I would love to share is we keep pushing, supporting the young artists as well. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Elijah. And I will say, in case it wasn't clear, it might not have been that your event is happening in your facility that you just pretty much erected in the last 2 or 3 months. Is that right?
Pardon?
The art expo is happening in your education center that you just built, right?
Yeah. The event is happening at BioGreen Center, of which I'm directing. That is where Vavavoom are happening.
And I don't want to speak for you, but I'll just, for our folks here, just to indicate that Elijah's group at BioGreen and also Nakivale Arts Collective, they do a lot. He supports women who are doing crocheting, knitting, and sewing. He's actually helped me do some crochet sessions with some women there over Zoom, which has been fantastic. He's taught soap making, moringa soap making to, I think it was 25 single women with families. He's a mushroom producer. He's a permaculturist. He's an artist, a poet, a yoga teacher.
Wow. When do you sleep?
I really don't sleep. Emily can testify.
Thank you so much for everything you do. This was such a wonderful event. Thank you. And thank you, Emily.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much to actually connect with you, John, everyone that's participated. I'm so very happy to see you today, to connect with you, meet today, and I hope for the best. Yeah. Thank you so much, Eva Perez. Yeah, thank you so much. all friends, all friends who participated today, I really welcome you once again. Yeah, hello, Ted, welcome.
Can we give the phone to Akon briefly, since give him a chance to close out.
Hello once again.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I'm very happy for sure.
What do you want to do next, Akon? Tell the world what you'd like to do next.
So what I want to do next, first of all, I need to keep teaching more and more child about arts. And these guys, they need to keep teaching more and more child about their art, because we believe that art has the power of changing the world. And yes, we can do it. That it is all about working hard. We can change the world through art too. Yeah, that is. I'm very, very happy to see you, all of you here. I'm very, very happy. I don't know what I can say, because it is like 1 month waiting for this day, but finally we have made it. We have made it, really.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to see you guys.
We will make sure, since this is on Facebook, you'll be able to watch this. Everybody will be able to watch it. How much fun, right? We do have, I believe, somebody who will be editing this video down to a shorter size. We will put together some artist biographies and keep everybody up to date on what's going on in Nakivale in arts.
Right.
Wow, that is good.
Right.
Yeah, nice to see you, friends.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Elijah.
Well, Emily, can you give Ted an opportunity to speak?
If you can convince him to, yes.
No, I think he's already convinced.
So Ted Schmidt is on here, and he is the leader of our Support Africa Permaculture. I'm sorry. Support Africa Permaculture Network. I got it wrong, on Facebook. It's a private group that Ted started, of which Elijah's a part and many others are a part of. And it basically connects people like Elijah with people like Ted and me and other folks who want to support the good work that these groups in Kenya, Uganda, and I believe Ethiopia. There's probably other countries that are represented. Ted, do you want to say a few words? No. Okay. I spoke for him. So now everybody knows there's a group that you can join if you want to get more sort of in-depth, in touch with these groups. But yeah, Ted is a big reason why we're here today. All right, well, I'm going to say, I'm going to stop the Facebook live stream right now. I'm going to keep Zoom on. But for all of you who have joined us, thank you so much. Ted says, okay, his family's still sleeping. That's right. He needed to be quiet. They're on the West Coast. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Really amazing. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, John. Thank you, Eva, Abril, Ted, and I had some coworkers on today. I had Halen and Ariana. I had a friend, a coworker, Tony, who couldn't make it. He's on an airplane right now. Many other people who wanted to make it but couldn't. So I'll have to do it again. All right, I'd say this officially ends our event. I'm going to stop recording Zoom. I'm going to stay on for a little bit.